Good afternoon. Welcome to day 30. Today is my last official day, 30 of 30. I have been here 30 days. For the last 30 days, I have filmed every day for 30 days. That's like a whole month. I've done this for a month. That just blows my mind. I'm very happy about that. I have turned up, proved to myself that I can stick to things. Didn't need to write a list. Wanged it, winged it, wonged it, wing-wanged it. What's the past tense of wing? Winged it. It just sounds dumb. I wanged it. Wung it. I think it's wung, but it just sounds dumb. I am very proud of myself. I've turned up every day, 30 from 30. Welcome to day 30 of 30. My 30-day challenge is now officially finished. Excuse my hands. I painted my co-worker's daughter's shoes because she's got a disco. So we went yellow on one shoe and pink on the other. So, yeah, I had my fix of creativity and it was fun. Perfect day. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful day. I wish I was outside all day. It'd be amazing. Yeah, so 30 days of me turning up every day. I've learned a lot. I actually, at the end of it, did enjoy it. I did find it a little more challenging on weekends in the beginning. I did leave it to the last minute to do, which was a rookie mistake. I could have gotten up in the morning and done it. It has made it a little bit easier with the tripod because I don't have to worry about putting things on top of things to make it higher, and because I've only got a little short, I was going to say tampon. Oh my gosh. Tripod. A short tripod. So it has made a difference having the big Terrence tripod. Makes it tall, makes it easier. What have I learnt? I have enjoyed the last half of doing, not the last half, probably the last 10 days, 9 days, probably the last 9 days, I've enjoyed actually filming and recording. Before that, I did like it, but it was just really awkward. So what I learned in the first 10 days is that I say a lot. So hands on hips, there's loads of things that I do. You don't realize you're doing all these. And I just think, oh, how do people talk to me? I must be really all over the place. So that's how it goes. The next 10 days, which was taking me from day 10 to day 20, I wasn't sure what to talk about because sometimes you can just overshare. And I'm a TMI person. I way overshare loads of things. Always have, always probably will. But again, I think you just got to be real and raw and transparent and honest, because the best thing about being honest and transparent and just, I do always, and I have always, my dad's always said it, you just wear your heart on your sleeve, which I do. I do have a filter. My filter has improved since I've gotten older, but I also think it's good to have that honesty and transparency. So if someone's going through a hard time, they're just like, oh no, she's just being real. Like, especially with the saturation of noise regarding so much information and so much of us. Just everyone's so perfect online and, oh, here's what I do and look at this and I don't struggle and it's amazing. And you see these people and you look up to them. You don't mean to, but you do look up to people, especially on social media. You're constantly judging yourself. Back in the 80s, it was, a magazine you might have judged yourself with. Now it's a constant barrage of beautiful people who've been, what they look like, all done up, etc. And it's not real. It might be real because they're talking and they've done their makeup and it looks fantastic. But the reality is that's not how they live their life. And I'm not saying I live my life like this. This is what I look like normally. I put my mascara on and I always put a pair of earrings on. I probably should put on a bit more makeup, but says who? Why I've got that stuff on mascara. Mascara is enough for me. That's a commitment and I'm happy with that. I just think social media has really pushed the agenda of, wow, look at these people, they've got it together. You don't. You must have a crap life. So to improve this, you must be using this, or you got to use that, or you should do this. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. Some days you're going to really struggle. Saturday I really struggled. I was just talking to my best friend about that. I was just like, I really found it hard to come back from my Saturday's feeling. Well, the thing that nothing even happened. It was just my reaction. It took me all day. And then I'm like, interesting. And some days you don't want to put on a mask and be all like, oh, everything's fine. We're fantastic. I have the most perfect life. You just don't. Let's just be real with each other and honest, not in a, negative Nelly type of way, but just be a bit more. Yeah, today sucks. Yeah, I'm disappointed in life, or yeah, I'm just annoyed. Not in a I'm a very positive person. I'm very optimistic. I am a half full person. My husband's more geared towards half empty. Half the time my kids say you don't even have a cup because you just, oh, look, a bird, that type of person. And yeah, I am easily distracted. I get that. But I am very optimistic and I'll always see the good, always. Always see the good in people. I don't go straight down. That's just my default. My default is find the good. Not everyone's like that. And I'm not putting myself on a pedestal saying, oh, I'm so much better than everyone. That's just how I'm wired. I am wired that way. But there are days where you just have a crap day. It is Saturday, poop. I just didn't feel like it. I did not get any of my projects that I had, my 4 things I wanted to get done. Nothing got done. They're still sitting on the spare bed in Regan's room, just sitting there because I didn't get it done because I couldn't regulate. I couldn't focus enough to get it done. So I just ambled around in the ether, just who knows doing what. So I think if we bring to light just more of an honest, very honest outlook on how things actually are sometimes, I think the world will be a better place. If I see, I don't know, make up a name. If I see Jenny Window, doing all these things and thinking, oh my gosh, you're only seeing their highlights. You're not seeing her when she's probably got a period and she's having a really bad day. You don't know what's happening in behind closed doors. You don't know if she's got a good relationship. She might be single. She might have kids that don't like her. She might, put farts in a jar and smell them. You just don't know. I mean, good on her if she's making money. That is something I could possibly look into because I do fart a lot. Again, farts are funny, always will be. You just don't know. You do not know what someone's personal life is. You only see highlights, yet here we are in 2026, super lonely, super disconnected as a society. We're not doing things apart from we are. This is just a very general blanket view, obviously. It's not true for everybody. But we are so consumed with looking amazing, feeling fabulous. And yeah, I want to look amazing and feel fabulous, but the reality is I have other things in my life that I am going to prioritize. And it's great. I absolutely love the fact that women get up and put their makeup on. I think that's fantastic. I cannot stick to that apart from the mascara. That is it. Even when I do put my makeup on. The only time I lied. Not lied. I was a bit deceitful. The only time I really put on foundation is when I go overseas and it's more like a UV sun protectant. So I'll put that on and then put my mascara on. And that's it. Because I just don't want to. It's not that I don't value that. It's just not important to me. Oh, my camera's blowing because of the wind. Come on, Terrence. You can hold her up. You've got this, Terrence. Woo. Yep. I think if everyone just started being honest and real instead of wearing rose-coloured glasses and pretending your life is perfect when it's not, then people out in the yonder will just realise my life isn't actually too bad. It is, in perspective, fantastic. Let's bring it back to being transparent, real, honest, just how it is. Not everyone's not drawn, but there are people who don't want that. They want to live in that fantasy world of everything is awesome and everything is just pristine and we all look like gym junkies and we've all got, we're all a size 6 with little boobs and perfect legs and amazing skin and great hair and, I have this for my day. Nah, that's not me. Let's just be real. That crow, honest to goodness, every time I come out, I think he's communicating to me because every time I come outside, he crows. When I go in, he stops. Fantastic. Anywho, that's me. I am very proud of myself. Day 30. This is the last time you'll hear from me until next week. I'm just going to put it down until I'm just going to film once a week, I think. And even then it'll be like, I'm not sure. Again, this is for nobody else, for my own personal growth and development as a person. I'm working through a lot of personal things, putting a lot of things into prayer and asking God to show me things that have impacted my childhood where I've got bad habits, I guess, bad thought patterns. And I'm trying to realign everything into what God says about me, not what, certain family members have said about me or, the baggage that I've carried into 2026 from 1973. Ooh, forgot I was that old. A lot of that is growing. You have to grow as a person. If you're not growing, you become, well, the no moss. They say there's no moss on a rolling stone gathers no moss, but that's a load of crap, because what if your rolling stone is going really slow? And you know what? Any movement is still moving forward. So even if it is like 1 inch a year, you're still going to get moss. So that just blows that out of the water. This is a stupid saying. I think we all need to just keep on growing and developing as a person, being reflective, looking back. How am I affecting those around me? And that's not from a point of view that you're going, you know, you got to put other people above yourself. Well, everyone should serve somebody else. I get that. That just makes, if every single person served somebody else, not a family member, if you all served one other person that's not in your family, you would end up being served yourself. So I think I understand what I'm trying to say there. I forgot my train of thought because I was listening to a plane just thinking, oh my gosh, I go overseas in 49 days. So excited. Very excited. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. 30 days. Well done, Rach. Well done on the growth and development you've realised in yourself. I can't say that I have woken up this morning going, oh, it's the 30th day. Oh, suddenly I feel super confident. No, it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked that way. But what I can honestly say is I do have a little bit less awkwardness looking at a camera. I mean, I can't see myself, so I don't ever want to film myself with the front camera. I'll just get silly and not focus because I'll see myself and be like, oh my gosh, girl, you are old. And you're allowed to get old. And that's how I'm so grateful that I am able to get old. Mum died at 32. That was so freaking young. Holy nuts, that's young. That was like 30 years. Am I doing the math right? I can't do the math. That was like 40 years ago. Yes, because she died at 32. She didn't even make it to 33. She didn't. So I'm very privileged and honoured to be able to age. There's children and adults and everyone. There's people who die and don't make it to old age. I'm very grateful. That has shifted my perspective. I'm honoured to be able to age. So my skin, my body, things that don't quite sit where they used to and as not as tight like a tiger like they used to be, I'm very honoured to have that. I am very privileged. So I constantly keep that in the back of my mind that Mum never made it. She didn't. She died at 32. I remember turning 32 and thinking, wow, that is so freaking young. That is young. Anywho, that's me. Day 30. Super proud of you, Rach. Look back in 4 years. I keep saying 4 years because I don't know why 4 years. It'll probably be, that's because it's 2030. Is that right? 27, 28, 29, 30. It is too. In 2030, I'll look back in this and be like, wow, girl, you did super well. And then I'll be just about ready to retire. And then, boom, I'll be even older and baggier. And that's cool because what an honour and a privilege that is to be that way. Happy 30th day. Well done. Proud. Bing bong. Stay classy. Smell you later.